There's people in there. Matter of fact, if we had gone to McDonald's at like 2 in the morning, you would have seen people just asleep in McDonald's.
It's McDowell's now. Or Whack Donald's, I should say.
Did you see the post? There's a post going around. It could have been fake. Who knows? It's the internet. But it was some old man complaining about McDonald's becoming Chinese because it had because it had because it had hiragana and kanji on the cup. I was like, sir, that's not that's not China, bro. That's that's not China. I don't know what to tell you. I don't even know if China has McDonald's. Do they have McDonald's in China?
They got to.
I feel like McDonald's transcends political lines.
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, that anime Japan remix fucking everybody up.
Yeah, it's hilarious. Oh, it got this Japanese. Oh man. Okay, guys. Okay.
I saw you try to sauce. I'm actually just curious. Like, I don't know.
Oh, it's like teriyaki, and it's like a spicy teriyaki sauce.
Oh, really?
Okay.
It's not bad. It's not amazing either.
Okay.
So,
Does it taste Japanese?
I want like one of the posters more than I want.
Yeah.
But it's like they're not giving away the posters. I just want it off the wall more than I want the sauce.
Mm.
It's just funny to see. Like, why are we
Right.
doing this? But I'm not complaining. It's just something funny.
Yeah.
Like, it's the whoever the marketing weeb on the team is, like, congrats to you. But also, like, I
Right.
can't believe they let you do that shit.
They saw how much ground Arby's made with theirs.
Oh, that's got to be it. They're like,
Oh,
appeal to the
yeah.
nerds.
Mm-hmm.
They'll eat this
Because
shit
Arby's don't
up.
taste good, but
I like Arby's. I'm the motherfucker keeping them open.
oh, you
I
that
don't-
guy. Okay.
I mean, I don't have one near me, so I'm not actually the one keeping them open. But like, if I'm like over in that area, like I'm getting some Arby's,
Wow.
beef and cheddar.
Tiff got the meats.
Pause.
Welcome to another episode of Otaku Block. Gym Leader Brock here. We have the Mighty Mauricio
Yo.
and Tiff Zilla, aka I ain't got Captain George's money.
It's true. It's true. But it is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be.
For the people out there who don't know, tell them what Captain George's does or has.
King crab legs. It's and a buffet at that. So seafood. It's a seafood buffet.
Seafood buffet, unlimited crab legs. So if you are a crab leg enthusiast, that's where you want to be. If you are not, don't.
You know, with Captain George's having like a hold on, or at least in this area, having a hold on the crab legs, we could start up a crab arm restaurant and really take over the market.
You show me a crab arm. Is that like the pincer?
Right? I
just
think it's
sell-
just the claws.
Are we just selling the claws?
Nothing. What you gonna call it, Captain Claus?
Hey, there you go.
You catch all them crabs, you sell the crab legs to Captain George's to make some money, and you keep the claws for yourself.
Yeah. Because down in Florida, they had that stone crab, and they
Yeah.
just served the claws. Technically, they got a crab hand restaurant.
Wow.
Yeah, man. They don't advertise it as such. They probably should, though.
Yeah, they should.
All you can eat crab hands.
They should do a thing where you fight the crab.
Yeah.
However many crabs you can be in a fight, you get to keep. Put them in a pit.
Put Amelia Earhart on the poster.
Bruh.
So, what do we have in anime news this week?
So I'm only mentioning this because I really want more people to watch this show. Call of the Night gets a second season. It's a high dive show. Prince Petty's not here. He's peeing out of his ass. May he defeat whatever demons he's fighting and be back with us next week. But he complained about high dive right now. Anyway, they got a new website. I don't really like it, but it's a high dive show. But Call of the Night, great show.
Is that vampires?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
It's the boy that can't sleep and he just be out roaming around and then he befriends a vampire girl. It's cool vibes. The Boy and the Heron film. It's going to be on HBO Max streaming and Netflix apparently now too, huh?
Oh,
So
wow.
I heard there's a 2D version coming out called The Boy with the Heron.
Hey.
next up, Disney Plus to stream nearly all Macross anime by the end of the year.
What?
Probably still in Japanese, but whatever. You know, Robotech is some of that Macross. But if you're into old robot jets and shit, that's
pretty dope, though.
Who's working at Disney? Because what?
Yeah,
they're
like
trying.
what made them? Yeah, what made them think to do that?
It's trying to build out their anime catalog.
They about to use it to make a new movie.
So Lord,
Ooh.
Watch live action.
Oh, don't do that! Don't do that. Take it back. Take it back.
Dragon Ball Super manga goes on indefinite hiatus. The May issue of Shueisha's V Jump magazine announced on Thursday that Toyotoro's Dragon Ball Super manga will go on hiatus, starting in the magazine's next issue, which will release in April. I don't think it gave a reason, and I don't think it has anything to do with Toriyama.
Okay.
Because he
Well, it
wasn't.
could be like a break for them to like
Yeah,
grieve and stuff like that, maybe.
or I think it's just a general break. But
Okay.
yeah, but he wasn't working on
A
Super
part of
anyway.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but still, I get what you're saying. This is for Mauricio. Beastar's final season split in two halves.
Why?
Because Netflix,
Netflix.
you know, Netflix be posting up 6 episodes here and then 6 episodes later.
Lord.
Hate these niggas.
Does he finally get the bunny cheeks?
Hey.
Moving on. Suicide Squad Isekai anime announces July premiere. We were talking about this offline earlier. We didn't think this was a real anime, but it is.
I thought it was a joke.
Right?
All right. Well,
Like
moving
this
on.
is a cartoon.
And I didn't know about this, but Dragon Ball theme park to commence construction in Saudi Arabia. So the prince or the king or whoever of Saudi Arabia, like that dude, I heard he plays Fortnite, and he's the one pushing. Like he opened up Saudi Arabia to tourism, and he's pushing to build Neom and all these new futuristic places in the country to try and drive the tourism. And I guess one of those things is a Dragon Ball theme park because, of course, he's in the Dragon Ball. So
Yo, I'm going.
that is wild.
Facts, I'm going.
The official website for the Dragon Ball franchise announced on Friday that Saudi Arabia-based, I can't say that, Kidaya Investment Company will construct the world's first ever Dragon Ball theme park. The company streamed the concept video for the park, which will be part of its Kidada Giga project.
Giga projects. Wow.
Yeah, like Neom is a Giga project because it's so huge or whatever.
Yeah.
But the park will span 500,000 square meters and feature over 30 rides and attractions. The company is planning a 70-meter high Shenron roller coaster as the highlight of the park. The park will feature 7 different areas that recreate various iconic locales from the original series, such as Kame House, Capsule Corporation, and Beerus's Planet, and also feature themed hotels and restaurants. Damn.
Yeah,
Let me tell
I'm
you
going.
something. Let me tell you something. That motherfucking oil money ain't no joke, baby. Them niggas is not playing with y'all. People need to realize that oil money is serious.
That's gonna be fire. Like, say what you
Can't
want.
wait.
Everybody
Because
wants
it's in a desert,
this.
it's hot.
Yeah.
That shit's gonna be yeah. I can't wait.
And it don't rain out there.
That's
Nope.
Saudi Arabia's sun beaming down on the back of your neck when you 70 meters high on the top of the Shenron roller coaster. Oof.
Yep. The issue's gonna be they get sandstorms. So I'm kind of curious how they're gonna prevent the sandstorms.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, they're just gonna let it happen and then sweep it off. That's you can't prevent the sandstorms, right? So you just gotta thug it
I
out,
mean,
right?
with the kind of money they got going, you know what? They probably done built some kind of crazy ass sandstorm ball.
They got to put it in a globe. We're gonna be in a big
Dragon
big
Ball.
yeah, exactly.
I got to go. I got some connects out there. I'm ready.
Facts. I'll be there. So
Boys up.
today we're going to be discussing the upcoming shows for spring 2024. Starting with the shows that are continuing, we have One Piece, Delicious in Dungeon, which we all didn't really realize it was still continuing until we looked it up.
I swear they changed it from 12 to 24, like
yeah,
at some point recently.
because I looked where you got it from. I was like, oh, I didn't notice that either.
Yeah.
And I guess it makes sense to where they are in the show now because, you know, we're like halfway. But now I'm kind of curious what the other half of the show's about.
Yeah, well, so not spoiling anything, but like somewhere in like episode 10, 9 or 10, somewhere between there, they just dropped this little bit where it expanded the universe so much
Mhm.
more, like outside of the dungeon. And it was like, why did they just drop that? Oh, they must be planning for more. And that's a
Yeah.
lot. Like it seems like a whole lot more stuff is about to go down than just them eating. But
Facts.
yeah.
So we'll see. We'll follow the journey into spring. Tsukamichi Moonlight Fantasy is getting a season 2. Did you finish season 1?
No, it's still going.
Oh, it's still
Like,
continuing. It's still
yeah.
continuing. Did you? I guess my question was, did you catch up to?
I
it,
didn't.
or-
No, I didn't watch season 1 yet to start this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Ninja Kamui.
At least for like the first 4 weeks, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
But this one I haven't caught up on Ninja Kamui. I haven't started it yet. I'm gonna end up watching the whole thing, or at least catching up to where it's at this week or so. But have y'all started it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then I forgot I had HBO Max and didn't even look at it. Like the show was good, but
I think I'm like 4 episodes in.
Okay.
how many are out? Did it get to like
6 or 7?
God dang, yeah. I think I watched 1 or 2.
Okay.
I gotta hurry up.
But yeah, I've seen some of the clips of the show, and it looks pretty crazy. Lots of action, so I'm excited to catch up on that one. We think there's more continuing shows potentially, but you know, some of the things weren't all the way updated when we were trying to pull all the information. So that's what we believe is continuing going into the next season so far. There might be room for more. Coming back and new seasons, we have Konosuba, which I need to like rewatch the second season because I have no idea what happened. God's blessing on this wonderful world. Do y'all remember season 2? Because I don't.
I do. But I mean, it's not like it really had a plot. It was just
you know what I mean?
shenanigans. Yeah.
They're just going to fight the Demon Castle, I feel like.
I don't even remember that part.
Oh, well, shoot. Maybe I remembered it. Demon Slayer Hashira training arc. Let me tell you, I spent the money and I had zero expectations. And it was exactly the waste of money.
Look, I'm so mad. I'm so mad at y'all. Stop. They know that they can get the money out of you without trying.
Right. My friend wanted to go see it, so I was like, I personally was not going to go see this, but if you want to go, we'll go.
It's like I could have waited a couple months for this.
Yeah. And I was talking to Jasmine, and she was excited, and I was like, Jasmine, they recapped the last season in like 75% of this movie. She's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, we got like 30 minutes if that, of the next season, and even then, it's like
Yeah.
filler.
An episode is 23 minutes.
Yeah, like we got filler, bro. I don't care about these conversations. I want action.
This is one of the first times I'm like, glad I read a manga ahead of time. Because the way they
Yeah.
split Demon Slayer up, like, oh my god.
Bro, they dragging this shit out. Like I can
Yeah.
just see it. I'm not mad at it because I still enjoy watching the show, but they dragging.
Yeah. Damn.
That time I got reincarnated as a slime. Come back with season 3.
Hell yeah.
About time. A lot of shit was going on in season 2. A lot of action, a lot of new enemies. So we need to see what's going on.
The GOAT Rimuru.
Yup. Mushoku Tensei, which is getting its part 2 of the season. I don't know what we're gonna get out of part 2 because part
Just
1
the
was,
action.
I mean, I hope so because we
Yeah, all
definitely
that
got
training.
all that love story, and
I think he's still gonna be at the school though.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he didn't graduate or nothing. He didn't,
I don't know. I'm on board either way.
but maybe we learn more about without getting too into the weeds of what happened last season, more about the spell
Mhm.
and things of that nature and working together with Homegirl. So maybe we'll get more of
Yeah.
that and that becomes something.
Did Dick start working in the season?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay. So
Uh,
boys back.
Shit was wild. Anyway,
You know, he went to that magic love cave and he,
people who never watched the show are like, wait, what? And we're just gonna leave it at that. So
Right.
Yep.
My Hero Academia season 7.
all right.
I'm ready for this. Stakes are getting a little risen now.
Oh yeah. If
So-
they could recapture the first half of the last season, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Did the do y'all know if the manga actually ended or not? Because they were claiming it was getting close to the end last year.
I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember hearing that it's ended.
Yeah.
Just that it was coming to an end. So
Mhm.
okay. I was trying to gauge how much more we're getting out of the seasons, based on how it was going to end and when it was going to end. So, all right, but yeah, we'll see what comes up with Deku and the gang in this next season. The Misfit of Demon King Academy 2, Part 2. I don't remember this one.
Me either.
All right, Date A Live V5 Season 5. Why would they say 5? Anyway, I guess that's a thing.
I don't know, but I ain't dating no fives, bro. That's crazy. You gotta believe in yourself more than that. Dating a 5 is crazy.
You that believes
just keep it moving. Just this move, push it.
Regular at Magic High School season 3. This one I gotta also rewatch season
Ain't
2,
that
or at least the ending.
The brother and the sister love
Yeah.
each other. So is that real, or is it just that they're just like really close?
It's just that they're really close. Like
That's what I figured.
Yeah.
I still ain't about to watch it though. But
I liked it, minus that part. But
gotcha.
but because it's kind of just following him because he's the irregular.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I really don't remember I don't even know if I got to season 2. So I need to like refresh my memory and maybe see if I dropped it or not. Laid Back Camp season 3. This is one of those shows where it was so well received in season 1, and it's on my list to watch eventually. That I'm definitely, maybe this will be my reason to catch up.
I'm watching because of the title.
What you mean by that?
Because you laid back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just a bunch of girls camping out.
Oh, I didn't know that's what it was. But it
Yeah,
sounded
it's
they were just
awesome.
chilling. I'm like, I like chilling.
Yeah, it's a wholesome.
Mm-hmm.
Sound.
Euphonium?
Euphonium.
Yeah. Is that an instrument? A sound?
I don't know. I think it's like a band, like an orchestra or something. High school band,
Sounds
something
like
like that.
You'd think someone that was in band would know what that would mean, but I don't know. That season 3 coming out. Black Butler.
Why this thing's still going? That's wild.
I know, right?
I'm not going
And
back.
why?
I've watched the first 2-3 seasons when it was big back in the day,
Yeah.
but like it never sat right with me. It's coded pedophilic.
Yeah.
Yes.
So anyway, keep it moving.
And of course, all the weird kids like it. So
Yeah,
Something
yeah,
tells me
yeah.
that the memes brought it back to life. Because, like,
I don't think it ever really left. I think they were just like how this one came out with no, you heard nothing about it.
yeah.
Like the last 3 were the same way. That's why I'm not sure
Mm.
what season this is. Also, they switched from seasons to arcs or whatever, like how Demon Slayer does it. So it's been kind
Oh.
of hard to. I was trying to figure it out. So it's either they're somewhere between 4 and 6. Anyway,
Okay.
and
Okay.
then one of them was a movie, so it don't matter.
All right. Well, yeah, for y'all people that like that, there you go.
Yeah,
The Duke of Death and His Maid. I don't
I'm
know that
watching
one
that.
either. How was it?
It could be funnier, but it's kind of pleasant. It's like a little. No, it's not a slice of life. Like there's a story, but
Yeah.
it occupies that space for me because it's just
Okay.
light work.
Okay.
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's what I think laid back camp is supposed to be like.
yeah. I think Layback Camp's a slice of life.
Yeah.
It better
'cause-
be with that name, right? Like,
right.
Exactly.
yeah,
It's like Girl Scouts like camping out and looking at the stars and shit. From what I
Yeah.
remember it being. So, all right. Nijion. Why did I say that like French?
I don't know, but
and-
I don't know what it is.
animation too. And then Idol Master, Shiny Colors. I feel like we've gotten an Idol Master every year.
Uh,
I don't like that.
I feel like it too. I think, and this is season 2, but there's this. That's just Shiny Colors season
Right.
2. So,
So,
because like one of the gauges we use for this, like making this list, is once we start hitting them idol anime at the bottom of the list, that's when we stop.
yeah.
So there's always 1 or 2 down there.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And that's all of the shows that are coming back with new seasons. Did we have anything on the list? I'm trying to remember that was like a Netflix exclusive or like a
I got one at the bottom.
okay.
They got a couple, but the only one that stuck out to me is one by Bones. I got that at the bottom.
Okay. Just wanted to double check. So the new
Oh,
shows.
I guess you could throw in Sandland. That's Disney or Hulu or whatever. But it wasn't on the list, so I didn't add it because I thought about it after the fact. But Sandland is out there somewhere.
Okay.
It started 10 days early.
Oh yeah. You did say that. Okay, so Sandland. So for the new shows coming in 2024 spring, we'll start with Kaiju number 8 by Studio Production IG. It's a sci-fi action shonen based off of a manga coming to you on April 13th for the first episode. Grotesque Godzilla-like monsters called kaiju have been appearing around Japan for many years. To combat these beasts, an elite military unit known as the Defense Corps risk their lives daily to protect civilians. Once a creature is killed, sweepers, working under the Professional Kaiju Cleaner Corporation, say that 10 times fast, are left to dispose of its remains. Kafka Hibino, a 32-year-old man, is unsatisfied with his job as a sweeper. From a young age, he has aspired to join the Defense Corps and kill kaijus for a living. This nigga got anger issues. After a few failed attempts, however, he gave up on his dreams and resigned himself to the mediocrity that provided a decent paycheck. So he's one of us. Nevertheless, when an ambitious 18-year-old recruit named Leno Ichikawa joins his cleaning team, Kafka is once again reminded of his desire to join the military. Following a chain of unfortunate events and an interaction with the junior sweeper, Kafka encounters a parasite-type kaiju that forces its way in through his mouth. They got long sentences, turning him into a humanoid monster. With his newfound powers, this sounds like literally like Monster, right? Kafka aims to give his lifelong dream a final try. Low key. Doesn't it sound kind of like Monster? Or Parasite.
Mm.
Minus the whole military thing, but
Sounds like the first season of Attack on Titan.
Okay. But yeah, the trailer looks amazing. Like, I mean, it starts out saying grotesque Godzilla kaiju. Like, what? Yeah, that's
I'm on
enough.
board. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
now they had me with that, but now I threw in a little parasite action, and he's like a humanoid kaiju thing. Like, all right, bet.
I get with it.
No, definitely gonna be a must watch.
Uh, Spice and Wolf: Merchant Meets the Wise Wolf. This is a remake of the critically acclaimed 2008 Spice and Wolf. This time is, well, I think it's pretty much the same, but Lawrence
yeah,
is a traveling merchant selling various goods from a horse-drawn cart. One day he arrives at a village and meets a beautiful girl with the ears and tails of an animal. A little freaky. Her name is Holo the Wise Wolf, and she brings bountiful harvest. She wishes to return to her homeland, and Lawrence offers to take her now. Excuse me, to take her. Now, the once lonely merchant and the once lonely wise wolf begin their journey north. I'm hyped for this because it's just like the dude and the wolf chick just walking around doing stuff, and sometimes they get in fights. But it's not about the fights. It's about their experience together on this journey.
So, is it wholesome?
Yeah,
yeah. in a
he's not
sense,
creeping on her.
Okay,
She creeps on him a little bit, but not like nothing happens.
okay.
It's a romance.
I haven't seen the original, so I guess I'll watch this and I'll see if I want to watch the original then.
Might trick people into being furries.
Okay.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
definitely like the wolf tail thing.
Yeah, I'm
Was-
starting
And
to.
you know, honestly, that's where it stops. Like,
yeah, it's not.
put the ears on and a little butt plug. I get down with that. But like when you start like wearing the whole suit and you sweating and what they call that shit? What they do yipping or whatever.
Yeah,
I can't get jiggy with that. I just can't. Sorry if any of y'all out there got personas or some shit. Don't be mad at me.
Did you say persona?
this will make it a bit better. I do think it's kind of neat how a lot of them are getting into fragrances, cologne, perfume, and whatnot, because that's part of the animal thing is knowing each other's scents, so they get signature
Yeah.
scents. That's kind of neat and weird, but like I'll say, that's kind of okay.
Yeah.
you know,
Just I'll talk about it more later when we have time. But have y'all seen those fragrances that are considered full on animalic? Like they
oh that
smell like they're off putting to people that aren't weird.
that hard niche stuff.
Yeah, it's like straight up like feral grizzly bear musk,
Nah, I'm
and
good.
people are like,
Yeah, we don't need that.
No, thank
Uh,
you.
but let me keep it moving.
yeah.
Next up, we got Go Go Loser Ranger, Studio Yostar Pictures. It's a sci-fi action from a manga. Demographic is shonen. And 13 years ago, the nefarious monster army invaded Earth, but humanity's great protectors, the Dragon Keepers, defeated them in a single year. Every Sunday since, the monsters have been forced to act out a humiliating defeat after defeat in front of the unsuspecting public. Determined to change this, a single monster, D, infiltrated the Ranger Force. With the help of the mysterious Ranger Yumeko Suzukiri, D managed to seize one of the divine artifacts, the only weapons capable of permanently killing the monster's immortal bodies. However, D's subsequent encounter with the Dragon Keepers led to his unfortunate end. So who will stop him now?
Mm,
This trailer looked fire,
Yeah, I'm watching it.
yeah.
but I am curious. I don't know if I remember in the trailer. Like, if he dies, that's a good point. Like, who? Like,
I didn't
what's
even try to think about it too hard.
Yeah,
But yeah.
but nah, it's cool because it's kind of like somebody said, "Don't meet your heroes."
Yeah.
Like, because they're Power Rangers, and so it's kind of like, dang, you bro, like these Power Rangers not good. Like,
I just saw a homeboy in the trailer said, every once in a while the monster wins, and I was like, oh shit.
hey, so I'm here to see it. The next one is "Whisper Me a Love Song" by Studio Cloud Hearts, Yokohama Animation Lab as well. It's a girls' love school manga. Based off it's a girls' love show based off of a manga. and it should be coming out April 14th. Yori Asanagi is a mature girl in many ways, but is still pure when it comes to romance. That sentiment is proven when an underclassman, Himari Kino, suddenly confesses love to her after her band performance at the freshman opening ceremony. Well, that sounds cute. Confused and surprised, Yori asks her friends for consultation, but they tease her by saying that she is experiencing love. Yori soon makes up her mind and tries to return Himari's feelings, but in a twist of events, she realizes that what Himari loved was not her music. Oh, was not her, but her music. Okay. As Yori continues to pursue her love for Himari, she promises to make Himari fall for her. However, will this passionate love bloom or remain unrequited? Okay, so homegirl loves her music, but she loves the homegirl.
I'm confused.
Yeah, like
They need to pick one.
yeah. I mean, I get it though. Like you make beautiful music and it, inspires you or brings part of you because we all like listen to Kenny G, right? Like Kenny G, he hits a certain part of your soul. So like
Mm-hmm.
just thinking about you love Kenny G's music and not Kenny G the person. And then Kenny G's like, "Oh, I like you though," and it's like, "What? No. Kenny G, keep playing the sax. I mean, don't talk to me outside the sax talk."
Oh, weak. That sounds like the argument people make for R. Kelly.
No.
I love the music, not him. I don't love Robert. Anyway,
Unless they're from Chicago. Chicago niggas will say it.
Bruh. I'll explain that later.
They doing Rob bad. They doing Rob bad. Anyway.
But yeah. I mean, you can replace that with anybody. So yeah. They love the art, but they don't love the person, which is a very controversial and interesting way to go about things. But
yes,
so girls love school anime, so I can only imagine it to be innocent and cute. What's the next one?
Windbreaker by Studio Cloveworks. It's an action genre, and it's another delinquent anime. Obviously Tokyo Avengers was like the beginning of the wave. We got Buchigiri, and then this Windbreaker, and there's another one down on the list too. So this wave of delinquents, everything when something hits, you get more of it. But it's from a web manga, and it's about Haruka Sakura wants nothing to do with weaklings. He's only interested in the strongest of the strong. He's just started at Furin High School, a school of degenerates known for only their brawling strength they use to protect their town from anyone who wishes it ill. But Haruka's not interested in being a hero or being part of any sort of team. He just wants to fight his way to the top. All right. I don't know if the trailer won me over or not.
Yeah, the trailer wasn't amazing to me, but I always, give delinquent anime a chance, right? Because you never know. Something about it always. I enjoy it. Similar to what I believe Mike Mauricio and everybody else on the podcast. We kind of just enjoy the delinquent anime. So I want to give it a chance. And it's based off a web manga, so it's kind of an original concept. It's not like a full blown manga. So
kids doing hood rat shit with their friends.
Yeah, I mean,
can't beat it.
Facts. So I'm here for it. Cloverworks usually does a good job too. So we'll see what they do.
A Condition Called Love. It is a shoujo. Hotaru Hanase is a first-year high school student who treasures her family and friends above all else. Unable to understand romance, she decides she will be content living without the experience of falling in love. Damn, this is about me. While Hotaru is spending time at a cafe with her close friend, she witnesses the relentless breakup of a handsome honor student. Hananoi. Sorry. The band name took me off for a second. Encountering him sitting alone in the snow on her way home, she extends her umbrella to him in a gesture of kindness. The very next day, Hananoi appears in Hotaru's classroom, asking her to be his girlfriend. Hey, that was quick. Despite being rejected, damn.
So many turns in just the fucking
Hey, yo.
intro.
There's so much happening. Hananoi sticks closely by Hotaru's side, performing selfless acts in hopes of pleasing her. Oh, this nigga a simp. Hotaru begins to feel emotions she had never felt before. Believing that these emotions could blossom into love, Hotaru agrees to date Hananoi. First of all, this shit's unrealistic. That is not how this works. You can't be simping for the girl that just told you no and then have her suddenly fall in love. Fuck this show. I'm not watching this.
Yeah, I was about to say, I feel like in reality, right? Like after they say no, you're a creep for hanging around.
Yep.
Like if you weren't already friends with that person, like now you're just a creep hanging around. Even if you're doing like acts of kindness, like that's probably looking real creep.
Especially in Japan, where I know she said no very real sternly. It wasn't an
Yeah.
American no where like no might mean maybe or yes. It's Japanese no. She was like, nah, dog, I'm good. I'm about to live in my parents' house and play video games. He was like, nah, girl. Nah. Anyway, not watching
I
that.
will say the scene where she's holding the umbrella over him was cute in the trailer. So I mean, I don't know. I might give this like a 1 or 2, but I agree. I mean, just based off what I'm seeing here, I don't know if I want to see the simp anime.
Yeah, it's gonna make me mad.
Yeah. The next one is Unnamed Memory by Studio Inji. We're gonna say Studio Inji. It's an adventure fantasy romance anime based off of a light novel. My wish as champion is for you to descend the tower and be my wife. Damn, nigga. That's a quote. Climbing a deadly tower, Oscar seeks the power of its master, the witch of the azure moon. He hopes her incredible magic can break a curse that many, wow, words. Okay. Let me restart. He hopes her incredible magic can break a curse that will kill any woman he takes for a wife. When the prince sees how beautiful Tanasha is, though, he has a better idea.
So not she black?
Right? No, she's not, though. Since she's surely strong enough to survive his curse, she should just marry him instead. Nigga, what? Tanasha isn't keen on the idea, but agrees to live with Oscar. They named him Oscar in a royal castle for a year while researching the spell placed on the prince. The witch's pretty face hides several lifetimes of dark secrets, however, secrets that begin resurfacing.
Is this the opposite day from the last one?
Right, like, wait, what?
This man was like, hey girl, come marry me. And then he was like, you might die though, but I ain't gonna tell you that. What? Hey man.
That is crazy.
Somebody check on Japan.
Right? But I'm interested. I'm trying to see what's going on. It's got witches and magic, and the trailer had a lot of cool magical ominous-y music and animation. So when they say dark secrets, I'm interested because it does seem like there's some like high level magic and fantasy going on in here other than just the romance. So I'm gonna give it a chance.
All right. I was reincarnated as the seventh prince so I can take my time perfecting my magical ability. What? It's an adventure fantasy by Tsumugi Akita Animation Lab. It's a light novel. It says Prince Lloyd wasn't always a prince. In fact, his previous life is one he remembers perfectly. He was a sorcerer of sorts. So when he was forced to reincarnate, he decided to continue his studies, prince of the realm or not. But his new life has its own sets of challenges, including being a 10-year-old. What's the seventh prince slash sorcerer to do? The trailer was alright on this one. It was like, I don't know if I'm gonna watch it, but I wouldn't call it bad or anything.
Yeah, it looks like a typical reincarnation. I'm a 10-year-old now, and I was 100 years old before this.
Yeah. Like there's a half a second scene of him in the hot springs with a bunch of older women. So in real life he's like 75.
Right, like this is something he's definitely done before. So, but it just looked weird because he's 10.
or hasn't done before and couldn't get away with it, but now he's 10 and they're like, oh.
True.
Mission Yozakura Family, Studio Silverlink, genre action comedy from a manga. High school student Taiyo Asano has been socially inept ever since his family died in a car crash. The only person he can properly interact with is his childhood friend Mutsumi Yozakura, the head of the world's strongest family of spies. Mutsumi's eldest brother, Kyoichiro Yozakura, has been overprotective of her since he once rendered her severely injured. His love for Matsume is lethal, and Taiyo is his next target. To survive, Taiyo must marry Mutsumi and become a member of the Yozakura family. Thrown headfirst into chaos, Taiyo begins his journey to become a powerful spy in order to protect his wife and uncover the dark secrets of his past and the Yozakura family.
Wow.
It actually looked alright in the trailer.
That sounds like it's more intense than what the trailer showed. The trailer looked like a comedy.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm
the
here
genre
for
is
it.
action comedy, so yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
Nah, I think there's enough meat there to entertain me other than just comedy, even if the
Pause.
comedy is not like. It's the theme of the podcast today. But yeah, I think there's enough there.
Oh man.
Bartender, Glass of God, Studio Liber. Oh, it's a new studio. I feel like I don't know if I know anybody.
I might have seen it once or twice.
Yeah, it's a gourmet drama. It's a seinen, based off of a manga. Hidden in the back streets of the Ginza district in Eden Hall, a lone bar operated by Ryu Sasakura, the prodigy bartender who is said to mix the most incredible cocktails anyone has ever tasted. However, not just anyone can find Eden Hall, rather, it is Eden Hall that must find you. Customers of varying backgrounds, each plagued with their own troubles, wander into this bar. Nevertheless, Ryu always knows the ideal cocktail to console and guide each distraught soul. Okay. Got bartender, how do I say it? Bartender psychologist. Therapist. Bartender therapy.
Hey, that's what bartenders do.
Right. Tell me your issues and worries, and I'll send you a glass.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, but it looked really cool in the trailer, and I'm always down for a good. This is a craft, and they highlight the craft kind of show. So
Yeah.
definitely gonna be watching this one.
All right, Grandpa and Grandma turn young again. Studio Gecko, comedy, romance, supernatural, web manga. Shozo and Ine Saito have been happily married for as long as they can remember. Even in their old age with wrinkles and cracking limbs, the strength of this love is evident by their precious bond. And then randomly, one day, they wake up to find they are young again. Despite their newfound youthful and attractive bodies, Shozo and Ine remain the same as ever. Jisan Ba-san Wakagaru follows a young old couple as they go about their daily lives, spending time with family and defying the expectations of the youngsters. Is it just? Oh, okay. Never mind. I read it myself. Comedy, romance, supernatural. Sounds fun. I didn't get to see the trailer for that one, but it sounds fun.
No, it sounds really fun. It sounds like two people with Benjamin Button. So,
right?
Yeah.
I wonder if their families are still the same age. Do they like end up getting young again and hanging out with their grandkids?
Imagine pulling pranks on your own kids.
Right?
You little bastard. This is what you did when you were a kid to me. I'm about to do it back to you now that I'm young again. No, it sounds really wholesome, though. I'm interested in it.
Mm-hmm.
God's Game We Play, Studio Leiden Films, fantasy suspense ecchi, a source light novel. The supreme gods who had too much free time created the ultimate brain games, Play of the Gods. Former goddess Leche awoke from a long slumber and declared to the world, bring forth the person who is the best in games in this era. Faye is nominated to represent humanity as the best rookie in recent years. The game of the gods that is about to begin between the two may be a little too difficult, as there is yet to be a victor throughout human history, because gods are capricious and very unreasonable, and sometimes completely incomprehensible. However, given the nature of the games, it would be a waste not to have a good time and play with all of one's heart. The ultimate brain battles of genius gamer boy, a former goddess, and friends begin. The friends part
Hmm.
throws me for a loop, but all right.
I'm just mad at the goddess milk.
But yeah, this kind of what games are they playing though? I didn't see the trailer for this one, so I don't know what. It's obviously not fighting, so it's like strategy.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I don't know. Yeah, so it's kind of like shoot, what's that girl's name? The Netflix one.
Kakegurui.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like with gods, I guess.
Yeah.
Because it's even an ecchi too.
Instead of
so,
gambling.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're gambling your life, which technically, they
Or
did in that
technically
show,
gambling
too.
humanity, or is humanity at stake? Well, it
Maybe.
didn't say what happens if she loses or he loses, but whatever.
Yeah. Well, I guess humanity's not at stake if you think about it, because if they keep doing this and they always win, then
Oh yeah,
humanity's
then
fine.
yeah, they don't. It hasn't been wiped out yet.
Yeah. So I guess the thing is the chance if they win, they probably get something that has never been thought of before. Okay. An Archdemon's Dilemma: How to Love Your Elf Bride. Okay. Studio brain. Studio braids base. Your rubber ears. I don't know. Genre action fantasy romance based off of a light novel. When the sorcerer Zagan decides to participate in an auction selling the goods of a now dead archdemon Marcosius, he expects to find items of untold power. What he finds instead is a rare white-haired slave elf named Nephilia. It's a very interesting name. And he immediately spends all of his money to purchase her, much to the bewilderment of those around him. However, the secret reason behind Zagan's investment was that he had actually fallen in love with her at first sight. That's nice. Unfortunately, Zagan has a problem. He is socially inept. Oh, God. And he has no idea how to express his true feelings, leading to
Nice.
many misunderstandings between him and his new companion. But slowly, the two begin to understand each other and love begins to bloom. So you telling me this man don't know how to talk to girls, but he paid for a slave girl to force the relationship, so now she got to accept the fact that they together because he bought her?
Who did he pay if the nigga was dead?
That's a good
Anyway,
question.
chilling in another world with level 2 super cheat powers. Studio JC Staff. I don't think I've heard of this one. Genre adventure, fantasy, romance. It's a light novel. It's an isekai. The magical kingdom of Clyrode summons hundreds of heroes from other worlds every year to fight in their war against the Dark One and his army of powerful demons. But Naza was one of those heroes, summoned from the royal capital Paluma. But something's not right. But Naza is only an average merchant. He has no magic, no fighting ability, and his stats are abysmal. Worse, a mishap leaves him unable to return home. Rejected as a hero and stranded in another world, abandoned to the far reaches of the kingdom by a cruel king who just wants him gone. But Naza's fate looks pretty bleak. But what will happen once the failed hero candidate finds himself with super cheat powers once he hits level 2? That is all over the place. But I'm going to watch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a chance, but it does sound like that whole paragraph gives me stereotypical isekai energy. Like,
Yeah.
I'm overpowered in a new world.
Yep.
So I'm kind of curious. We didn't get to see, or I didn't watch the trailer yet. So I guess once we see what the power is, that'll be the determining factor of am I going to keep watching this? Because it doesn't say it's a comedy, and
Right.
that usually keeps me in the isekais. So adventure, fantasy, romance. I mean, unless the plot real strong or the power real good, it might not last a couple episodes.
Mm-hmm.
As a reincarnated aristocrat, I'll use my appraisal skill to rise in the world. This is.
Bro, the titles are just outrageous sometimes.
Sick of anime, man. Studio Mother, genre adventure fantasy, and it's an isekai reincarnation. An ordinary salaryman dies one day and is reborn as Ars Lovent, the son of a noble. Although he isn't talented in magic or swordplay, he does have one skill that no one else possesses: appraisal. Using his ability, Ars can determine a person's current strength, how much potential they hold, and where their talents rest. This skill is especially used in the present situation of the country. The government is corrupt, revolts occur more often than not, and nobles far and wide are strengthening their fortifications in preparation for all-out war. With this in mind, Ars realizes he too must prepare by gathering talented people. A persecuted foreigner unparalleled with the sword, a slave with an unknown talent for magic, and a timid boy with an unquenchable thirst for knowledge. Such talents lend Ars their support as he aims to create the most powerful territory.
So, Studio Mother is interesting. Just wanted to say that.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one, I don't know. This is one of them quirky ones where I feel like I'd watch it and I'll end up probably liking it. But it is funny that his power is I look at other motherfuckers and I see how good they are. Like what?
Yeah, man.
So, and he has got a nice little ragtag team. It sounds like a foreigner, a slave, magic boys, timid people. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how all these outcasts come together and make a squad of people that are supposed to be fighting nobility and people who are doing the thing. So the next one
shall see.
is yeah, right. The next one is Blue Archive: The Animation by Studio Candy Box and YoStar Pictures. It's an action fantasy. It's based in a school, and it's also based off of a game. The city academies are divided into their own districts and are considered mostly independent. The General Student Council acts as governing board to manage the academies as a whole. However, the group's ability to govern has come to a halt since the mysterious disappearance of the General Student Council president. Countless issues have begun to surface throughout Kivodos in the absence of the president's leadership. To avoid disaster, the General School Council requests assistance from the Federal Investigations Club. Why don't we acronym these things? Otherwise known as Scale, well, whatever. In fact, Scale is the city's newest club and the last to be approved before the president's disappearance. To accomplish its task, Scale relies on the guidance of a sensei who can help them resolve the incidents around Kivodos. Students are required to carry personal weapons and smartphones, get a taste of the military action, love, and friendship the Academy City has to offer. What?
Yeah. All I gotta say about that is I couldn't have gone to school strapped, and that's it. Won't gonna turn out well.
Like, what kind of personal weapons they got? Like, what?
The blicky.
So the student council lost all control because the president gone, and now the school and the district and the cities is going to shit. Like, it just sounds like chaos.
Yes, which I kind of like. So
I mean, it does say action fantasy, so
I might check it out just for the chaos.
yeah, I might check it out too.
All right, we got Kaito Otome to Kami Kakushi, Mysteries, Maidens, and Mysterious Disappearances. Studio Zero G. It's a supernatural mystery and a web manga. Let's see. Sumireko Ogawa is a busty bookstore clerk who wants to become a novelist after some writing success in her youth. When strange occurrences start cropping up around the city, she teams up with her flirtatious coworker Rin Adashino to look into them. But Rin is hiding a secret of his own. With their combined skills of occult knowledge, what will they discover as they investigate? Man, I almost read with their combined skills as with their cornbread skills. Moving too fast.
You hungry? I could have taken out the Japanese name because it looks like they're just gonna go with mysterious disappearances.
It's kind of fire though. Like, I kind of like the Japanese name.
Yeah, I kind of like it too. But like, how they gonna put in the description that she busty and the
Thank
coworker
you.
flirty? Like, hey,
I was
yo,
like, why does her titties got to do anything with this?
hey, yo, like, that's the plot. Plot thick, I see.
The coworker says it has everything to do with this.
Why do you think I'm here?
Like, fuck these mysteries. I'm trying to see this.
So yeah, I'll solve these mysteries with you.
Right?
Where are we going?
Yeah, Velma, where we going?
Oh man.
Jellyfish can't swim in the night.
Neither can I.
Studio Doga Kobo. It's an original anime. This is probably the only original anime of the season. It follows a girl who spends her nights wandering Shibuya, a place overflowing with identity. Unable to become anyone, the girl's life begins to change following a special encounter. So it just looks like she be running around Shibuya at night and she finds some more girls that be doing the same and then they hang out together is what it seems.
Okay.
Oh.
I like that though. And it's
All right.
it's an original story, so
It looks wholesome.
yeah. This would be if we got stranded in Shibuya, basically.
The only thing is the trailer, like the girls look like too young, like middle school level. Like, where's your? I mean, I was about to say where's your parents, but it's Japan.
Yeah, like, why you outside?
Yeah, like we saw like 4-year-olds taking the train with us, and they were like better at it,
right? Judging us,
yeah.
Like the fuck.
We got directions from one. It was
one took a photo of us. All right, the next one is The Fable, Studio Tezuka Productions. It's a comedy, organized crime. I don't know what a denin is. What's that for demographic?
It's a seinen. It's a typo.
Oh. Okay.
Boy, no. I was like, I ain't never heard of that.
I was like,
yeah,
this is some demon time shit. I don't know what this is. Okay, yeah, so it's the same.
I was hyped.
Yeah, me too.
I fact fingered it. The D is next to the S.
All right, well, I appreciate you because I literally was like inquisitive. I was like, hey, but it's based off a manga. The Fable. All right, organized crime. All right. Fable is a legendary hitman, goddamn, who has completed numerous jobs for a variety of clients. After concluding his latest assignment, the number of people he has recently killed becomes too high. Nigga, what's too high? And Fable is ordered by his boss to lay low. What? For a year? He is suggesting that having to adapt to life as an ordinary citizen might prove a valuable experience for his future work. Fair enough. Fable is to be accompanied by the woman who acts as his driver, and the two will assume new identities as siblings. Nigga, what? However, their boss warns them that they will both face a deadly punishment if Fable kills anyone during his time off. Thus begins Akira and Yuko Sato's joint 1-year sabbatical from the underworld. Oh, I'm definitely watching this. What you mean? He in the grocery store, somebody cut him off, and he's trying to kill them, and she's trying to stop him.
Right. It's gonna be a bunch of attempts on his life where he can't kill the person.
Right.
Sounds great.
Like somebody hit his car, he'd be like, "Nigga!" He gets out the car and starts beating on his ass. And like she's like, "Hey, chill. We gotta go."
Oh man! All right, you got Monster Studio on Your Dean, action adventure fantasy. It's an isekai reincarnation light novel. Tomokui Kanata has been reincarnated in the weakest goblin named Gaburo
I,
after
f-
having undergone. So what?
no, I think that's goblin in Japanese. Like
It probably
there's
is
trying to say the
because
word goblin in Japanese, which is it's
Gaburo.
funny. It's lazy.
Gaburo.
Like you just
I
oh, his name.
think
He's
Gaburo.
reincarnated as a goblin named Goblin. Like
I think
Yeah, that's funny.
yeah.
in Slime the goblin nigga's name is Gaburo as well.
Oh
So
really? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Because if you
damn.
tried to say the word goblin with
Gaburo.
Japanese, it would be goboru. Goboru. Yeah. So
Gaburo.
yeah, that's funny.
Gaburo. Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
yeah.
All right, I'm start over. Tomokui Kanata has been reincarnated in the weakest goblin named Goburu after having undergone an unfortunate death. However, Goburu has retained his previous life's memories. Wait, what? An unusual evolution, as well as becoming strong enough to gain status boosts from eating. Damn. I'm sorry. It's cracking me up because do you mean before he would just be eating and nothing would happen? Like food didn't help him? He just wasn't growing at all? That's bad. In this alternate world of survival of the fittest, events unfold with competent subordinates and comrades. Delightful case of the tail wagging dog. What does that mean?
What is that? Is that like a phrase?
Yeah, it's like a euphemism.
Happiness or something? Yeah. Okay.
I'm confused.
I
I'll have
might
to
give it a
Google that.
shot. The trailer
Yeah.
looks kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm.
The
Uh,
eating thing intrigues me. So
I think it's just like it's how how goblins level up or how he levels up.
Yeah.
it's still an
Yeah.
interesting concept. I feel
Like
like I've not
you
seen that
defeat or
before.
whatever, and you eat that, and
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Gotcha.
The many sides of voice actor radio. Uh, yeah. Studio Connect. Girls love comedy. Setting school. Uh, you agree some shit. And somebody else, two high school voice actresses who just happened to attend the same school and coincidentally got placed in the same class, are the two hosts of a radio weekly program. As fellow classmates and voice actresses, they show all the listeners their great friendship. At least on the surface, in reality, the quiet girl Chika and the Gyaru Yumiko are complete opposites, and they absolutely cannot stand each other. Off air, chaos and insults erupt. On air, they're the best of friends. Just where will this tumultuous relationship lead them? All right.
The bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the top 20 of the new, or 21 actually, of the new this season. We usually stop there and just there might be some honorable mentions just because we just do it based on popularity. I don't know if you guys have any. There's a couple that might be worth looking at that's very far down the list. There's Viral Hit, which is it seems to be somehow like this dude was getting bullied and then got in a fight and it got recorded and now they have like this fight club going online,
What?
but it's like at school. So yeah.
okay.
There's one slice of life the whole season, or maybe two if you count Laid Back Camp. Sorry.
Yeah.
Tanari no Yokai-san. Uh, our cat might be turning into a Nekomata, a rural town where yokai people yokai people and gods live normal, everyday lives, mixed with a bit of warmth and occasional mystery. Questioning the reason for his evolution, he sets out to learn more about uh, transformation, and together with transforming Kitsuna Yuri, Mu spies on the crow Tengu Jiru, and as I don't understand how they wrote this, but I
Translation
was like,
apps and
oh, let me
things.
give this slice of life a shot, and then I looked at the trailer, and I was just as like, I don't know, I'm not feeling it. So, but that's I wanted to include the slice of life, and then
That
Netflix.
dog looked like the dog from Full Metal Alchemist. I'm not gonna hold you.
Oh god, that means I need to skip it because I've been over Full Metal Alchemist dog jokes for 15 years. And then Netflix got one called TP Bone. The TP stands for Time Patrol, I believe.
Oh, nice.
Coming out from Studio Bones. It's an action adventure. and something about time travel. An ordinary high school student named Bone becomes part of a team of time traveling agents tasked with saving people's lives during the historical events that happen across different eras and locations around the globe.
Bro, this is just Time Force Trio in anime.
Bruh.
Did y'all remember that show?
I don't.
I mean, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, there was these kids that they were like traveling through time to stop this guy from messing up time. So they all go to all these historical events, like they would go to Egypt, like Italy, like Africa, like everything. And they're trying to recreate history and fix it and put the events in the right order because this dude was messing up time.
Oh, neat.
Damn.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give
that's
this one a
dope.
shot for sure.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it. There's also a new basketball, a new golf, a new bicycle racing anime, a next gen car racing anime, and another girl band anime. In the mix there. But that's the meat and potatoes.
Hey, speaking of meat,
All right.
no, I'm just playing.
Oh no! Oh, hey yo!
Side note, that Slice of Life Yokai joint. I haven't looked at the trailer yet, but Nekomatas are like cat girls, so it's might be some freak shit.
See, I literally hovered over the trailer.
I think it's a
and I saw
dude
the
though.
dog.
So he's a cat
Oh.
boy. I think the girl might be the
even worse.
dog.
It
Oh,
probably
boy.
is. But yeah.
Oh, I just hovered too. I see what you're talking about. What I meant like a husky with a wig on. I can't wait.
Oh,
man.
god. Yeah, I saw
Even
that.
better.
I was like, hey, yo. I've seen this before. But yeah, that's it for today. Next episode, we'll probably do the wrap up for the season, I believe. Depends on if all the shows end or not. We gotta double check that. So there might be another episode before that episode, but that's coming up soon. But yeah, you can follow us on all social media platforms, Brotaku Block. You can come see the podcast on brotakublock.com if you have any issues finding them anywhere else. We're on YouTube as well. Tiffzilla, where can they find you and the other podcasts?
Tiffron on My Anime List and Letterboxd, and you can follow our movie podcast, Secret Group of Brown Kids at the Movies, same places you can find Brotaku Block.
Hey, and where can they find you, Mighty Mauricio?
You find me at home watching anime.
Hey, and that's it, folks. Bye.
Bye.
Yo!